All right, first decent high tone of the day. They're bad. Even if you find half of one. Actually sounds really good. It's not half bad, it's still all the way bad. So far the hunt today has been simply fab, babe, simply fab.
We dig it, we dig it, we dig it. We dig a lot of stuff in the ground. We dig it, we dig it, we dig it. Hey, why don't you stick around?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to We Dig It this week. I hope you've been enjoying Monday Dig so far. I know we've got a great lineup after us tonight even, so hope you're going to stick around for all of them. We appreciate you guys being here each week, and we just love sharing this stuff with you guys. Today, the video is Swifty and I going to the beach, and, you know, we go back to Rainbow Beach and we find just the, you know, pretty much the normal stuff. We find some jewelry, we find coins, some interesting things, and, of course, those things which shall not be mentioned. They just plagued me at that beach. I don't know, like I've said, I think maybe one day somebody said, hey, let's take all of the tarps out here to the beach until they rot away, and then now we dig up a handful of those things every week. So anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of the night, and I'll see you at the end. All right, welcome back, guys. Swifty and I at the beach this morning. There was a cruise ship in yesterday, so, you know, lots of traffic here, and, you know, beautiful, beautiful morning. So Swifty had a pretty eventful day yesterday. He was, he volunteers at an animal shelter, and go ahead and tell him real quick.
Well, we had a bunch of people there, and a bunch of dogs and puppies, and all of a sudden a stray horse ran into the facility. So everybody just kind of freaked out, but I just calmly walked over and put my hand on its neck and got my hand on its halter and let it out in like a second and a half later.
Yeah.
And everybody was applauding and happy. And
Swifty was the hero. I don't know if you've ever been around a horse, but they're humongous creatures, and so to have that thing running through a bunch of people,
right,
that could be dangerous. So,
and being a little dude, that thing was huge compared to me.
Yeah,
But
no
I
doubt.
got him out. No time, you know.
Good job. Let's see what we can find. Okay, it was 3 Corona caps, and then this. It's a junker, but it's jewelry. To the next. All right, 2 for 2 on the jewelry realm. Check this one out. All right, it took a while to find in the sand. I believe it's in, yep, still just a junker. 2 pieces of jewelry. To the next. You guys know how I feel about grommets. They're bad. Even if you find half of one, it's not half bad, it's still all the way bad. I don't even know what this target is, but it's a perfect example of if you see it, just pick it up, or even if you get it on your detector, dig it up, especially at the beach. Easy digging most of the time. I did not hear this target. I had a bottle cap. I knew it was going to be a bottle cap, but I went ahead and got it out, and after that, I swung back over the hole. And this is like a 63, 64. Could be a nickel, could be aluminum, could be junk. And it is a nickel. That is a perfect example of dig it up anyway. Get it out of the way, especially if it's a beach or a place that you're digging consistently. To the next. All right, first decent high tone of the day. Actually sounds really good. Got me thinking about something. Swifty and I were looking at those earrings that I found, and one of those may need to be tested. There it is, whatever that is. Little washer. It's a little copper washer. So, you guys remember this earring when I found it earlier? Actually, I got to rub it on it, and whatever was on the end kind of cleaned off. That very well could be gold. And so then I was like, wait a second, let me see what number that gave me. So I go over it again. mostly in the 40s. Now, it is not a complete circle, and it's gold, and it's very thin, so this may be the first thing I've ever found in the 40s on the Deus II. That's good. Ah, man, that looks better and better the more I look at it. We may have gold this morning. All right, to the next. All right, my first dime. So I found a penny, a nickel, and a dime. Where's that quarter? This next dig has multiple items in it. A crusty zinkin, so crusty it rang up a 62, and a lot of cloth, which if you open it up, you'll see that it was a New Wave size 12 pair of water shoes. To the next. You really do never know what you're gonna find. There's an ice cream cone. I know it's just a piece of plastic, it's a toy, but still, it's an ice cream cone. And there it is, just a piece of aluminum. All right, to the next. Right here I had a 62. Doesn't seem like it's super deep, so let's just try to use a pinboard now. All right, it's right there. Nope. There it is. Nickel. Today is nickel day. To the next. All right. May have my first quarter to complete the cycle. I do. Sweet! Quarter. Now I have completed the cycle. Yay! Constantly amazed by how tiny of an object these things can find. All right, hunt beside the kayaks here. I keep finding these weird little tabs. I'll show them to you in a minute. But so far, the hunt today has been simply fab, babe. Simply fab. See? All right, to the next. All right, it's a fun morning. I mean, hey, seriously, I know I hear other people say this, but I'd rather be doing this and find nothing than going to work. So, hey, that's good. Let's show you what we found. All right, Swifty's got
56 cents in change and a little bit of bling bling.
Nice little bling.
And a pocket full of trash.
Yeah, no doubt, a pocket full of trash. I found, if you hold your hand out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. There's my ice cream scoop. I found my favorite dinosaur as a kid, Triceratops.
Nice.
A bling earring, and then we both think this might be gold, so when we get home, we'll test it. And then a pocket full of other good things, that conch shell. I don't know if I showed you the conch shell. All those little tabs, and then, of course, a ton of trash. So. Back home, time to test that little earring. Let's see if it's gold. You get a good scratch on there. I did too, just in case. This is the 10K acid. Let's see what we got. It is holding 10K, but there's no way that's real gold. All right, let me check. As you can see, the 14 is eating it right away, and the 10 it has as well, I would say. I'm gonna call that not gold. Oh well. Still was a fun hunt. You also know, because where I scratched it for the test is like a silverish color underneath. It's definitely not steel. It's not magnetic. but it is not gold. That is for sure. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one. What an awesome week. It was a good hunt. Love getting to hang out with Swifty and, you know, found some good stuff. Unfortunately, that wasn't gold. So, you know, hey, maybe sometime soon. I'm on a little bit of a gold drought right now. So looking forward to ending that really soon. Got about 4 or 5 videos that we are ahead right now. So it's going to be, you know, 5 or 6 before we find some gold, maybe more, who knows. I haven't found any as of today. So I want to show you one project we're working on right now. And then, yeah, so let me get you turned around. Over the years that we've been treasure hunting, this is our pile of Cheney or China. And so we are going through and separating into the colors, into the interesting pieces. We've got those just kind of sitting here. All of these different ones. Hopefully we're going to find some pieces that have, of course, people and things on them. You know, each week when we come home, we just kind of throw this stuff in this larger bucket over here. We're going to be separating it out and getting it all kind of organized. One thing that we do is we leave some of it sitting here on our table, on our porch. So anyway, yeah, just kind of getting stuff straightened out here. Searching through. If we ever have time, we always like to go back through our old finds. I don't know how you guys organize that stuff. Give me some ideas. What should we do with it? We've got a ton of it, as you can see, and just looking for things to do with it. Fill jars with it. The boys have made Christmas trees with some of it, different stuff like that. So if you've got any ideas on what to do with that old kind of pottery stuff, just put it down in the comments. Let me hear. See what you guys think. So hope you guys have an awesome rest of the week. See you next week.